Hi, we're Jim and Amy Maclure, and we've been at DLC since before it started. For us, every single thing about the church has met the needs of every member of our family. It's the whole family enjoys going, and that's what means the most to me.
DLC students, for me, it's a place where I can learn, about the Word of Christ. I have a lot of questions that I can't really ask my parents. I have a lot of questions that can't be answered by myself. So when I go to DLC students, it's a place where I can ask those questions and get answers and, just be me.
There is nothing more fulfilling than being at a church where everything you want to do that's inside of you, you can do. Like if you think, hey, I want to be in this department or that department, you can do it. And that's what I love about it, is if there's something there that's fulfilling every week. If you want to learn something, it's available.
When I stepped into the DLC church, I felt they opened, especially the Moons, they welcomed me with open arms. I felt at home, actually.
First week we were there, especially the Moons, they reached out, hey, how was your day? To make jokes with us, crack jokes like teenagers do. And yeah, it was just really inviting.
One of my favorite things about the church is how the kids are so important and the leaders invest in the kids. Like when my oldest aged out of kids ministry, Miss Terry, she looked and recognized the leadership abilities that he had and pulled him in to be a young adult leader with the kids. And my daughter, when she would be there early and just happened to be in the audience during band practice, someone recognized her heart for worship and pulled her in on the prayer team. And even my youngest loves helping with setup and tear down. So I love how people pour into the kids, and they're just as valuable as we are.
What I look forward most to about the new building is no more curtains. No more curtains. Definitely the setting up and tearing down is very tiring, I will say that, but at the end of the day, you're serving God, but just no more curtains. It's the best.
So just the thought of having a legitimate place that's our own place, that we can have extra meetings, meet anytime we want. Sometimes we'll think of, wouldn't it be cool if we had a praise and worship night? Well, we'll have to rent a facility. And so it's nice to imagine having our own place that we can do whatever we want, whenever we want.
When you're investing in a building fund, it's not just the building too. It's an opportunity for you to say to the Lord, I'm giving this to you, Lord. Not just you're giving this to me. No. You're giving it to the Lord himself in his house. And there's something the Lord has always said to me. He said, you take care of my house and I'll take care of yours. And I live by that every day.
Yeah, pledging is very important, especially for teens, because I know we don't get paid a lot. We get like $5 a week. But when you give that money, especially from your heart, it's like you're being obedient to God, Some weeks it's just like, man, I don't want to give up this dollar, but it's not even about how much money you give. It's just knowing that it's from your heart, and it's giving to something of a greater good, and it's worth it. It's really worth it.
When you're considering what to pledge, it's easy to look at it as, sometimes we look at bills and it's just another monthly payment and what am I giving? But it's not just a bill. It's not just the water bill. It's eternity. You're investing in eternity. And it's not just what can I afford to give, but what do I feel God calling me to give? Because it might even be a number that sounds silly that I can't even afford it right now, but what do I have the faith that God's going to provide that I can then give?